Hello everyone, welcome to episode 5 of the Wizard101 Let's Play Series Storm Edition. Last episode, we finished up Triton Underwater. This episode, we are starting Crocotopia, which is really exciting. In between episodes, I've gotten to level 15. Don't know what I was before. Probably around, I think I was level 15, but I'm almost level 16 actually. I did some side quests. Ooh, listen to that music. So good. Makes me smile. So good. Alright, yeah, we gotta talk to Professor Winthrop, but before I do that, I wanna go pick up Hetchal Dim's side quest because it is quite an easy way to get quite a bit of XP. Not gonna do it yet, but I'll do it after this episode, obviously. Actually, let me pick up the Beatles quest as well. Because obviously you need the Beatles quest. Building up some training points is always useful. I obviously I don't use my training points until death and faint, but generally, it is good to build up your training points. I know my fire has like 16 unused training points that I'll probably never use until they add like some kind of cool side spells. Yeah, rub obelisk. Wait, let's leave a mark here. Obviously I'm just gonna pick up the side quests again like I did in Firecat, or I did all of episode 2, I guess, not just Firecat Alley. But I'll be picking these side quests up just so I can, you know, do them later. Oh, the music, it's so good. As you can see, I got level 15 gear. Nothing too special, just mostly some damage boosts, which is really good. And I have 1 accuracy boost, so I lost 1 accuracy in the overall scheme of things, but whatever. Gaining 6% damage is actually really useful. 6% is quite a bit. I want these mushrooms. So, the plan for today's episode, I don't actually know how much time I have, or how much time it will take. I'm assuming I can probably do... I don't know if I can do all of the Pyramid of the Sun today, but... See, I don't think I can. The problem is I don't know what the best way to split this up is, because I know that not the Pacifier, the Pacifier is quite a bit, what's it called? It's a bit longer than these first streets. So, what I'm thinking is I'll see what happens with these first streets. So I'll, can I beat these guys with a Thunder Snake? I think I can. But I'll see what happens if it's above 20 minutes. We'll end the episode after the Chamber of Fire, before I start the Palace of Fire, and the next episode will be the Palace and Throne Room. If not, then I'll try to do all of it this episode. Might be a little bit longer of an episode, but whatever. Definitely already mixing it up compared to my last Let's Play series, considering the fact, you know, I'm already Crocotopia level at episode 5. Last Let's Play series, it was episode 7 when I entered Crocotopia, and that is because of the fact that I what's it called? Why can I not think? I'm very bad at think, I'm sorry. Another novitiate road. How many times does this drop? I haven't even seen the hat and the boots, just the robe. But, anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't remember. But, actually, I'm like really, I have no idea what's happening. Wait. Sorry, I just completely lost myself in whatever I was thinking about. But, already level 16. Perfect. That's exactly what we love. We love to see level 16. That means I can get Trap if I want to. I'm on the final rubbing, which is that. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to do Palace of Fire and Throne Room of Fire today, because oh boy, that's a little bit of a I'm just looking at I looked at the quest guide because I decided to. I literally only have, after this fight, I have one boss and that's it. So yeah, gonna be doing all of the Pyramid of Sun today. So the sun, Jesus. Is that what I usually do? I don't remember what I usually do. I definitely think I'm gonna have to split up, what's it called, though? The Crocosphinx. I don't think I can do all of the Crocosphinx in one episode, to be honest. I just don't think that'll work. I'm actually 100% sure that won't work. Right? Because you have the first two. You know what? Logically, the thing to do would probably be to do half Crocosphinx one episode, half the other episode. Oh, the music is so good. Every time I enter Crocotopia, I spend the first, like, hour just thinking about the music because the music is so good. Like, if we're talking about, like, in regards to Wizard101 music, Crocotopia is probably the best, I'd say. I said that tentatively. Obviously, Mushu has a banger soundtrack as well. Marleybone has a banger. Honestly, just about every world has a banger soundtrack, but specifically, like, just Crocotopia has this. It fits so well. Like, it's literally perfect. I think, obviously, there's other perfect worlds, too. Oh, God, fuck. I hate everything. I'm gonna use lightning bats on him. Can't believe he just weakness to me like that. I mean, I can. It's Crocotopia. From Crocotopia to, like, what is it, Dragonspire, they use weakness quite frequently. Almost as frequently as enemies use Death Ninja Pigs and Power Nova in the future worlds. Yeah, let's get lightning bats. Doesn't matter what Stormblade I use. Obviously, as you can see, actually, wait, did I do that? Oh, I did that before last episode. I was gonna say I did my school quest, but never mind. I did that before last episode. In between episodes, though, if you're curious what I did, last night I was bored, so I did some badge hunting. So basically what I did was I did every side quest in Firecat Alley, Cyclops Lane, Triton Avenue, and Colossus Boulevard, which got me the, I think, 3 Street Savior and Master Diplomat in terms of badges. Yeah. And then I also beat up some gobblers until I got Gobbler Chaser. You know, wasn't that hard. I don't think I've really gotten it. I didn't, like, farm for any more. I got, Undead Stalker, I think I just got naturally very recently. But a lot of these badges will come naturally over time, the defeat ones, because as you can see, there's, like, Giants, which is any trolls or, Cyclops. You got the Undead, which obviously are throughout the entire game. Golems is, like, literally all of Marleybone is a golem, so you'll see. We'll be getting, well, not you'll see, you probably know. We'll be getting quite a lot of that throughout the thing. I don't know when I actually can get jewels, just generally. I don't know how long it takes. Not how long it takes, like, I don't know when where you get them. I know, like, once you get to level, you know, like in the upper worlds, they just drop the jewels naturally quite often, but, you know, right now it doesn't look like they're dropping jewels quite often. I literally only have one, and that's from the jewel side quest. Celestia badges, crabs. You're to help me. Who are the crabs? Who did I beat that was a crab? Was that someone in, underwater? What's it called? Triton Underwater? It might have been. Oh, the beetle's right there. Should have gotten that. Whatever. Yes, give me a side quest. I'm picking up so many side quests. Again, it's motivation because I hate having a filled quest log, so it's motivation for me to finish them. I also picked up this, which is kind of annoying. Probably shouldn't have picked that up, but it won't be too hard actually. Like, you know. Now that I don't plan to get the books in every world, but definitely in probably the first 5 worlds I'll try to get all the books, because that does give you a badge. I believe it's, what is it, Master Historian, which is a really sick badge. I don't know how many badges that are actually like interesting enough for me to put on yet. I could put on Master Diplomat. They call me the Negotiator. Ah yes, the Negotiator. You are a bold one. Sorry, I'm just immersing myself in the music again. It's so good. Like, just listen to it. Brings back so many memories. A diamond. Nice. Just slowly building up reagents. I don't even have a ton yet. I only have 2 pages, but look at that. I already got 8 stone block. A diamond, a fossil. I will need to do crafting eventually.
We need the hammer.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll probably do these off camera in between this episode and next episode. I'll just leave a mark here because I think I need to come back to him. Or perfect. Palace of Fire has a lot of side quests in it that I'll get to do. As you know, quite a few actually. My character's probably, after all these side quests, is probably going to be level 18 at least, which is good. Even actually after this episode, he might already be level 18. Come to think of it, I have a feeling this episode's going to be a bit long, by the way, because I'm going to finish this boss fight at like 15 minutes, right? And then I have the Palace of Fire, where I have to defeat 4 bosses, which is...
I see my men cannot take you down. Guess it was something done right.
Did he just cut himself off? He's just like, guess if you gotta say something done right. And then he just like didn't finish his sentence. But... okay, please. Oh, already weaknessed. Yep. Oh. That made this useless. It did the most damage, but it's still not enough. Alright, got another Thunder Snake. Let's just use it on him. Perfect. Oh, not perfect. Not perfect at all. I was like, yes, he passed. Perfect. Okay, here's the Scorpion this time. I think 20% is probably what I'm gonna max out on resist right up until later levels, right? Up until like level 60 when I start getting Celestia gear. I think it is. Alright. Lightning bats. Actually, let's use Storm Shark because it'll be fun. It should do quite a bit of damage. Why is this enchanted like a normal enchant and this is enchanted like a treasure card enchant? I don't get it. I don't get it. Ow. These are a bit painful. Not gonna lie. And goodbye. Boss fights are very painful. Oh hey, I got a copy of the mummified deck. Nice. Won't be able to use that really for anything, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Where's the quest tool time? Did I already accept it? No. Hello? Well, the crafter wants to talk to me. Well, I do have a request. His quest? It's a him. Well, when I did this weird thing, I don't know what it was, but as a kid, I always associated the Crocs with females. Like William in here, and what's his name? The one with the Order of the Fang in the Crocosphinx. What's his name? I don't know, but I always thought that he was a female, and I don't know what it is, but my brain just automatically associated them with women. So I don't know. I always said like her and you know, she, and then I paused and was like, what? That's not right. I realized that much later on that's not their correct genders. Or yeah, shut up. See, I am excited to do these early worlds again, but another part of me is also just not looking forward to doing this monstrous amount of quests that I'm accepting right now. I will do it, don't get me wrong, like, you know, I will, very painfully, do all of these quests because I want my quest book to be, relatively empty, you know, but, I'm probably not going to be happy doing, I mean, I actually really did enjoy doing the Wizard101's, the Wizard City side quest off screen. I don't know what it was, but I just enjoyed my time, you know? Just something about it was fun. Another novitiate, right? How many of these am I gonna get? I mean, don't get me wrong, it looks cool. And honestly, I might actually get a copy of that and have that as my Stitch for level 60 because I think it looks cool and unique. But I mean, obviously it's probably the least unique robe in the game, but it looks really good, you know. Like when you're thinking like base starter robes, that's what you'd want to think. Something that's sleek, something that looks good, and something that's memorable, you know, like this. Private Archibald. Hello, sir.
These artifacts.
Alright. Ah. Keeps trying to turn me into the road. Oh, look at that. I already got one of the Eternal Flames from the Flame Servants. Hello, sir. You have the jewel one? Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Okay.
If you could go around and collect them, I'm sure their magical powers would be reduced.
It is blatantly not true, but I appreciate the fact that you're telling me that and are trying to weaken the Narini. God. I just keep getting, like, flashbacks to when I was a kid. Because, for those of you that don't know, I've probably told the story before, but I'll tell it again because some of you probably haven't watched the entirety of my old Let's Play, especially the earlier episodes, because the earlier episodes aren't as good. They have the most views, but they're not as good. I actually was the world I was in for probably the longest in my entire life has been Crocotopia, because I mean, that's probably not true anymore. I probably, you know, like, stopped working on a wizard and it's been there for a very long time. But actively, it's the place I was for the longest because I got stuck and I couldn't... at that point, team up wasn't a thing. I couldn't find anyone on different realms, and I was stuck in the quests. What was it? It was in the Crocosphinx. It was the Glacial Guardians. The thing is that you had to, back in those days, I think now it's easier, but back in those days you had to defeat and collect 6 glacial shards from them. And the problem is that the glacial shards were incredibly rare to get. Like, I think it was probably like a 25% or lower, which obviously isn't good when you have to defeat 6. Not to mention the fact that they had 395 health and were very beefy, like they would, you know, do a lot of damage. And obviously, you know, I couldn't deal with that. And I most definitely died quite a bit and was stuck on that quest for a very, very long time. But it's fine. Alright, I'm going to pause the video, and once I've defeated them, you'll see me. Alright, I'm back, and I'm ready to defeat these Flame Guardians. I absolutely massacred the Narini Warriors. I didn't collect this 3rd scroll, which actually bothers me quite a bit, because it means I'll have to do another battle against them. Which honestly is fine. Oh, I discarded that Thunder Snake. Whatever. Listen, it's honestly fine, because I think, there's a Narini War. Fuck you. Why do I fizzle? Okay. Oh, excuse me. As I was saying, there's a Narini Warrior in one of the boss battles I'm going to have to do very soon. One of the 4 boss battles, which I'm actually kind of nervous about, because soloing on a storm is going to be a little bit hard, but it'll be fine. There's that fact. What was the fact? The fact that there's probably a Narini Warrior with them, which means I will be able to defeat and possibly collect another one. Was that was the only thing? Did I say there was 2 reasons? There's only 1 reason. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm very messed up in the head. Alright, Flame Guardians. Boom. Oh, I got Novitiate Boots. Woo! We did it. Alright. Need to defeat 1 more. I'll be back. I've beat them up. Excuse me. Don't walk into them. Alright. I also did one of the side quests, which is pretty cool. Actually, I've done 2 of the side quests. Yeah. Alright. So, let's talk to Lieutenant Stanish again. Yes, okay. Alright, level 16. About to be very close to being level 17. And I need to defeat 4 bosses, which, are a little bit challenging, not gonna lie, just a little bit, like, slightly, maybe a little bit challenging. I don't remember how my boss actually, how my balance actually beat any of these bosses. I don't remember much about those days. Honestly, I might go back and watch the video, just to watch a few of the videos, just to see how I beat them, because I don't remember how. I mean, obviously, my balance had quite a bit more health than my storm, probably at 1200 rather than 850. If I had to guess at this level.
Thus begins the draining of your strength and the restoration of my glory.
Yes. So, how much health do these have? 395. Yes. Okay. Let's do a lightning bats. Let's actually use a storm blade. Might be able to take out the boss next round, possibly. I'm really loving this Crocotopia AI, because they keep passing first round, but the problem is that I also keep fizzling first time I cast a spell. That time I was lucky, I did not fizzle, but it's happened 2 or 3 times now where they pass the first round and I'm like, hell yeah, sick. And can I get a poggers in chat? Perfect battle. Perfect battle. Woo! Oh, that was so good. That was so good. They passed. I used the blade. I attacked the boss, killed the boss. Then the other one passed again at 2 pips. I got a power pip and then just destroyed his entire family. That was lit. That was actually pretty sick. I hope all of you enjoyed the fuck out of that. That was so good. Look at that. Alright, perfect. I've done the thing. And I'm level 17. Look at that. Now I have 874 health instead of 858. Pretty sick, not gonna lie. Alright, actually, this isn't as bad as I thought. I imagine...
Seen the fall of the other Narini, but the next thing you will see is me celebrating my victory.
So I imagine that I could finish the other two bosses by 30 minutes. It'll probably be more closer to 32 or so. We'll see, obviously, but I don't know. And then the throne, we should be able to finish this in 45 minutes, maybe less if I get lucky. Let's do this. I want Akori dead. I think the tank is making noise because he's a little pussy ass bitch. Fuck him. Fuck him and everything he stands for. Goodbye, Akori Narini. Ooh. Nice. Evaporated. I'll use a blade just in case he uses weakness. I actually do like the Master Diplomat badge. I think that's a great badge. I feel like Obi-Wan Kenobi. So for those of you that don't like Star Wars, I've talked about Star Wars quite a bit, but I think Obi-Wan's my favorite character. He has a lot of complexity to him. Obviously, he was kind of a dick to Anakin in some ways throughout the series, but I do still love him. I think he's still my favorite character, just because of how, you know, much of a Chad he is. He's just Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi, you know? Like, he's there. The Master of Sarasu. The Negotiator. General of the Clone Wars. Goodbye. Did I get the scroll too? Nope. I got another Novitiate robe. I now have 3. I'm actually genuinely thinking about using that as my stitch in the future. I mean, I probably won't have a stitch, at all until maybe level 30, level 40. Depends on, I definitely will do Mount Olympus, but it depends on if I, decide to do Barkingham Palace as well. Barkingham Palace does give good gear. I have 146 crowns. I could buy more, but I'm not sure if I want to. La Resistance. I'll probably use Heartsteel up until like level 50 or so. That's what I usually do, actually. You know, I'll use it right up until what's it called? Until Athame start giving damage and power pep chance. Like the less amount of health is bad, but that 5% resist makes up for it. I love these voice lines so much. The fool is so good. That's like, you can't tell me that isn't an amazingly acted voice line. It is fantastic. I feel like I'm gonna have a little bit of trouble with what's it called? With the Tomb of Storms. Mainly because I'm a storm wizard, and everything there is storm. I have a feeling that's gonna cause me a little bit of pain. Not a ton of pain. Like, I'll still be able to get through it. But honestly, I might not be able to... Dab. But I might not be able to do all the boss fights first try. That's what I think anyway. I'm not sure, not positive. Oh boy, he has 3 pips. He's gonna use Locust Swarm. Or he's gonna fizzle. Fuck you, bitch. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I might not be able to do it first try, mainly because I'm thinking the bosses have, like, you know, a good 900 health. in a lot of cases, to 1,000 health. I'll have to use Convert on them and, you know, kill them. I think if I had Tempest, it would help significantly, but the problem is I don't get Tempest until Knight's Court, I believe. Do I get Tempest at level 28 and I'm just thinking Knight's Court, or is it literally you get it at Knight's Court because of like a quest that gives you a school spell? I'm not sure. Also, my health was just Satan there for a second. Pretty lit. Alright, Shine Narini. Prepare to die. I've massacred all of your brothers. Are they brothers? I mean, it just says Narini family. I'm not sure if they're brothers or not, though. Also, I kind of wanted to test something out that I tested out on Streamlabs OBS, but I'm not sure yet. I want to add a noise gate to my videos because... Ah, fuck. Don't put me out of my misery. But, I feel like a noise gate would be very useful because I do have background noise constantly due to living in a basement. You know? It just happens. Like, that thing's annoying. Honestly, that'll go through a noise gate. It's that loud. Right now, it's not on, but I'm talking more about, like, the air systems and the pipes and everything. Those can be pretty loud. Alright. I seem to have gotten a system going for bosses. It seems to be the best idea to use a blade first round, enchant lightning bats, and then use lightning bats on boss. That seems to be the best idea. It'll do 600 damage guaranteed. Obviously that's a little bit of a problem for later bosses because 640 damage is not enough for some of the later bosses. I'll use another Storm Blade just in case he uses weakness. I see an imp. I wonder what it would have been like if I chose to do a life instead of a storm. I feel like that would be interesting. Obviously, I'm not regretting the choice of Storm. I haven't regretted it at all. It is amazingly fun to play as a Storm again, especially compared to playing as a Balance, where Balance is, don't get me wrong, Balance is a great school. I enjoyed it. It's just the fact that it isn't as fun as being able to just absolutely curb stomp everything around you like you can when you're a Storm. Some people might disagree with me, but I think it's more fun to play a Storm than a Balance. Another set of Novitiate Boots. I'm going to start a collection. I'm thinking I might buy like $5 worth of crowns and just use that purely for stitching. Obviously, I might have to use crowns in the future when I want to do solo fights, like for example that one to get into Avalon. I might need something.
He should be ready to proceed into the throne room now.
Yes. Successful assault. I'm at 383 monsters. I definitely need to go get some more.
You recovered the key?
Yes, I did. Perfect. Exciting. Now, the real question is, did I do this in one episode of my previous Let's Play series? My goal is to somehow cut down the episodes so it's significantly less. Obviously, if I get back up... I don't know when I'm gonna do Polaris on my other wizard. I'm going to do it at some point, don't get me wrong. But, I don't know whether I'm gonna obviously do Chrysalis first. I don't know if that's the best idea. I don't know if doing Chrysalis is like a good idea, especially from a mental health. But Chrysalis, I mean, I feel like it would be very hard, you know, and especially like I'm not gonna be able to really cut down the episodes. Like I won't be able to, like right now when I'm combining the episodes into, oh my god, another Novitiate Robe. But my other Let's Play series, the reason why it is longer is because A, I was a Balance, B, I don't know if I used enchants. I think I did use enchants, but I was a balance, which, you know, I wasn't a storm, which means, you know, less damage significantly. What was the other thing I was saying? Also the fact that, right now I think I am, more used to breezing through the game. I mean, it's only been a year, so back then I obviously was too, but I think, just certain things I took my time on, and also I was more reluctant to push it. I was like, I need to make sure, you know, that I don't accidentally screw up and make it so that an episode's too long or too short, and that's what I did. That's why it's split into 2. Right now, I don't really care. A 45-minute episode isn't that bad. Honestly, a lot of people still watch my 45-minute episodes, which is, you know, enough for me. Especially, like, I remember I made a, fuck. I made an hour-long episode. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. That was just a dick move. Alright, I'm gonna use lightning bouts on him then. But, I remember one time I made an hour-long episode. I think it was an Avalon, and I was reluctant because I was like, it's an hour long, no one's gonna watch it, or like, you know, less people are gonna watch it. And then that ended up having the most watch time just because it was longer. And I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know, I was shocked, but it worked out. So I'm perfectly fine making 45-minute long episodes, you know, like, that doesn't bother me. Especially, like, the problem is in Chrysalis when I make 45-minute long episodes, I'm a little bit bored by the end of it. Early game, I don't get bored as easily. For example, I haven't felt boredom at all recording these episodes, even 5 episodes in. I haven't felt bored once. Have I felt a little bit annoyed? Yes, weakness can be a bit annoying sometimes, and, you know, generally Wizard101 can hold some annoying things, but it was still fine, you know. I wasn't like about it, you know, like I could be in Chrysalis. Chrysalis was really painful a lot of times, and I thank you all for, like, your support, because the support I got there was good. I was getting, see, I was originally, because I don't really care, I'm gonna upload a thing despite how many views I'll think it gets. But I wasn't sure how many views Chrysalis would get, because I know that I was not necessarily complaining the entire time, but I wasn't as happy doing it, and it was very visibly noticeable that I wasn't enjoying my time there. So I figured that might, you know, make the videos a little bit more boring, less lively, but it still worked, you know. People still supported me. Still got comments every once in a while, and you know, it was enjoyable. Right now, I'm also enjoying my time. I'm getting, this Let's Play is already, is already very well received. The first episode has 60 views in 3-4 days. How many days has it been now? It's been a few days, but it's, ooh, novitiate hat. I finally have the whole set. But, like, it's one of my I think it's one of my fastest growing videos ever. Like, it popped off for the first, like, few days. I think it's slowing down a bit now, but it's still really good, you know. Can I actually defeat him with lightning bats? I don't know if I can. If I can't, I have Thunder Snake to finish him off, but... Alright, I actually went first this round too, which is interesting. So one thing I did, by the way, one side quest I did was part of the Catacombs, I believe. I don't know, because I stopped playing Wiz around the time that the Catacombs was released. So I obviously, I didn't really do it that often. I didn't do it at all, actually. I don't know why I said that often. I didn't do any of the Catacombs. But I did the one in Old Town. I think it's the first one. I did it on this wizard. And I tried it like 3 times. I kept using team up, but people kept failing. So I eventually just brought in my fire. But one thing that was really annoying is I went last in battle every single time, and the enemies really liked using shields, especially storm shields and fire shields, because they were ice and they used the storm fire -70 shields, and god was it awful. Especially to my storm who was trying to get through it. You know, originally I tried it solo and I lost dramatically. Then I tried it with team up, still lost dramatically because the level 60 balance who joined just left like a dick. But yeah, I did it on my fire. Everything was alright. Worked fine. It only gave 500 XP. You know, 250 dungeon quest, 250 normal quest. It was fine. Gave me like 2k gold though, which was pretty cool. Perfect. Mopped the floor with him.
Splendid. Go on.
Yes. Use map room platform.
You do.
Yeah. Shut up. Now, anyways, one thing. Okay, so first off, sick. I finished it in 42 minutes, which is less time than I thought it was going to be.
You say you want me to hang on to these flame gems so that the Nerini will not be able to use them against us? Of course I will. In fact, I'll have them sent back to Marleybone just to make sure they stay safe.
See, that's a good idea there, Sergeant Major Talbot.
Excellent.
I'm so absent-minded. But yeah, I'm actually really glad that this episode only ended up being 42 minutes long, which is pretty sick. Fuck. Because I did expect this to be like more 45 minutes. 42 minutes actually seems less intimidating than 45 minutes. I don't know what it is. But anyways, look at that. That was perfect. I obviously have some side quests to do in between episodes, but can you stop talking? Thank you. But that's it for the the Pyramid of the Sun, which is pretty sick. It means 1/3 of Crocotopia is done. If you enjoyed, please drop a like. Next episode will be the first 2 streets of the Crocosphinx, most likely. And yeah, I'll see you then. Also, thank you. I reached 300 and then I lost a sub. But thank you for that split second that I was 300. I'll count it as reaching the sub goal because I know that I'll probably reach 300 again within the next, few days. But if you want to sub, feel free. Done with sub goals for at least a week until I can think of what I want to do. And yeah, goodbye.